If you guys haven't noticed, Franco Colapinto just completed 6 Grand Prix weekends with Alpine, which is the equal number of Grand Prix Jack Doohan was allowed to compete with Alpine. And I'm looking at their results and I'm comparing them, and the best results that both of these two guys have achieved is same, P13. So between the Australian Grand Prix, which is the season opener, to the Miami Grand Prix where the Lego race happened, between that, Jack Doohan's best performance was P13 in China. And then after that, from Imola Grand Prix all the way to British Grand Prix, aka Hulken Podium, Franco Colapinto's best performance was in Monaco and in Canada, P13. And by looking at the data, there's only one conclusion I can draw, is that the Alpine is a shitbox. And despite this reality, despite this fact, the top dogs at Alpine, they're pressurizing the rookie drivers to jump into a tractor and start fighting for points. Now you can argue that Pierre Gasly is outdriving that, he is taking the car into Q3. He is the Max Verstappen of Alpine. Alright, he has been in Formula 1 since 2017. He has been in Alpine since 2023. Multiple years in the team. He knows how the car works. He has spent multiple years within the car. He is expected to perform the way he performs. You cannot expect the same from a rookie who has a sword hanging over their neck at all times, because Flavio Briatore wants to control every step of their drivers throughout their Formula 1 career. The biggest problem of Alpine is that they don't acknowledge their own weaknesses. If you look at the championship standings, it's true beyond an iota of doubt that their car is a shitbox. That you cannot fight for anything significant throughout the entirety of the season, let alone expect rookies to fight for points and take the car into Q3 from the moment they jump into the car. When your car is a tractor, it takes time to find out the right setup in which the tractor will behave like a Formula 1 car in some occasions. It takes time. Additionally, it also takes time, especially for rookie drivers, to gel with the team well, get to know all of the engineers, all of the mechanics, find out how the car works, get used to the groove of Formula 1. Because Formula 1 weeks, they're very fast. It starts from Thursday, they have their stupid ass media interviews, which is even more stressful for Franco Colapinto and Jack Doohan when he was on the paddock, because in every race weekend, the second driver of Alpine will be grilled by the media about their future in Formula 1. So that's another added stress that they didn't want, and it didn't definitely benefit them. When there is a rookie in the team, you have to give them the freedom to go and, make their own mistakes. Even Max Verstappen, the generational talent, the second coming of Jesus Christ, when he joined the grid, he made some mistakes. He crashed the car a few times. Shit happens. And that's something you need to do with the rookies. You need to give them time to get acclimatized with the Formula 1 experience, with the team, the way they give feedback to the engineers, and the way engineers recommend suggestions based on the driving style and pattern of the driver. It all needs time. You cannot just put a deadline that, okay, within 6 races, if you don't fight for the points, if you don't drive like Pierre Gasly does, who is a proven race winner, who has been nurtured for years by Red Bull, and now he is in Formula 1, he has done a lot. You have to perform like him within a few Grand Prix time and get used to Formula 1 and learn how the team works internally and, get used to how the engineers and the mechanics works. It's just too much. On top of that, the Renault engine RE25, it produces about 20 horsepower less compared to the Mercedes engine. And in some cases, the deficit is even higher. It's like 70 to 80 horsepower, which is definitely 2 to 3 tenths around a lap. So your car is garbage, you are not fighting for anything significant, and on top of that, your strategy to extract performance and build stability going into the future is to play musical chairs with the second seat. Congratulations to Flavio Briatore for, one of the biggest masterminds of Formula 1. When he was asked about the shit that he is doing with the second driver in Alpine, he said that he's the guy who made Fernando Alonso who he is, something along those lines. He said that I'm the guy who gave Fernando the chance. Some shit, everybody was saying, no, I did it, blah, 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 Flavio Briatore. I'm a genius. He was saying that. But he is forgetting that Fernando also made a lot of mistakes in his debut season. In the fourth Grand Prix of the 2001 Formula One season, which was the San Marino Grand Prix, Fernando Alonso overshot a corner, which was a chicane, and he went into the barriers, and that was the end of his race. Then another opportunity came in Belgium much later during the season, and there he crashed out in the warm-up lap. That was a heavy crash. So even Fernando Alonso, who is still got it even today, time hasn't slowed him. He is definitely a generational talent, one of the most unluckiest drivers in the grid, if not the most unluckiest driver in the grid. Even he made mistakes, DNFs, in the debut season. And there is a reason why you call rookies rookies. They make this type of mistakes. So Alpine, instead of acknowledging the weaknesses that they have in the car and acknowledging the reality of Formula One, they're not giving what they need to give to the rookies so that the rookies feel comfortable in the team, grow their confidence, and be more prepared for 2026. And this is what all the other teams are doing as well. Like if you look at the other rookies on the grid, like Kimi Antonelli in Mercedes, he has a lot of freedom to go and, fuck around and make mistakes. In Miami Sprint, where he started from pole, he had that crash with Max Verstappen when he was getting out of the pits, and the race kind of got away with him. And on the radio, you could hear Toto Wolff just said, minor points, small race, don't even sweat it, my boy. And if you look at another example, like what Haas is doing with Oliver Behrman, they have given him the freedom of going out there and exploring the car. And look at how well Behrman is now performing. He is dragging that Haas. Like there was a race, I forget which one. He started P20 and he finished P10. And on the radio, his dad came on and a lot of other people from the team came on and congratulated him for an awesome performance. I'm forgetting which race it was, but he did it. And the reason why he did it is because of the nurturing environment. After every Grand Prix or two, nobody was coming in there and telling him that he needs to perform better, otherwise he would be fired. He was free to grow at his own pace, take things step by step, and that's exactly what Alpine are not doing with Franco Colapinto now. And they didn't do it with Jack Doohan earlier. Even seasoned veterans, like for example, Lewis Hamilton went to Ferrari. Look at how much time Ferrari is giving Lewis to get used to the car. He's a 7-time world champion. If anyone is expected to get on grips with a new car faster than everybody else, it's supposed to be Lewis Hamilton. I know he's old, but technically he's supposed to do all of those things. But still, he's taking his time, and I think after like race 7 or race 9 or something like that, after the 9th race, then he started feeling comfortable with the team, and then he was challenging how the Ferrari engineers set up the car. He was challenging how the existing Ferrari ways of work has been. So it takes a 7-time world champion 9 to 10 races to start finding his foot in the team, let alone in the car on the tracks. So the point that I'm trying to make is Alpine are making significant mistakes by handling the rookie drivers the way they are handling. They need to give them time to get used to Formula One, get used to the team, find out how the team works internally, understand the car, understand the technology and all that type of stuff. Everything is different. And also the fucking tires. The tires are the most important part of a Formula One race, and it takes years to understand that. Oscar Piastri took 2 seasons to fully understand how to get a tire into the right performance window and how to keep it there. Now, I know that in Formula One, what's behind doesn't matter. So the 12 races that were gone, the 6-race experiment with Franco Colapinto and Jack Doohan didn't work out. So the only thing that matters from now on is what Alpine does into the future. What do they do to fix this shit going into the remaining half of the 2025 Formula One season? And what they need to do is very simple. Pick one driver, nurture them. That's it. You are P10 on the constructor standings. Nothing is going to happen. Even if there are crazy races, a scared rookie is never going to capitalize the opportunities brought by a tricky condition race. Like if, let's say, we get a race like Sao Paulo 2024, like that's the race in which Alpine had a double podium finish in the previous Formula One season. So if, let's say, in the remaining 12 races of the 2025 season, there is an opportunity like that, if the rookie is scared for life, that after this race I'm going to be fired, they probably will make mistakes. The chances of them making an error is significantly higher. The best thing you can do is to keep nurturing one driver. Right now, it seems like Franco Colapinto is a better option if you look at what he has achieved with Williams in a few races. I mean, obviously, towards the end of his Williams stint in 2024, he kind of broke the shit out of the car. But it seems that Franco is more promising than Jack Doohan. There is no real way of knowing the ceiling of Jack Doohan because he was in the sport for so little. So Franco Colapinto, stick with him. 12 races remain in the 2025 season. Allow him time to understand the car, understand the technology, work with the race engineers properly, form a proper bond with them, a relationship with them, and then just get used to Formula One so that you are prepared for 2026. That's the only way Alpine can become competitive in 2026 and beyond. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.